is happening. Prepare your loins. The expert playlist is coming for that booty. Coming for that booty, Tom. Oh, I'm coming. And it is Iron Banner. You know, Lord Saladin.
It is
Lord
indeed.
Saladin is back in the tower. You know.
He is. Did you pick up your bounties?
I did actually. I did earlier. That's my secret.
Nice.
I'm always picking up my bounties. So.
Oh,
I mean,
see,
the Dreaming City, okay, is in Rhea Sylvia this week, which means I could totally do the Shattered Throne. Of course, it's Friday, and I still haven't done it.
You should do it.
It's hard. I need to.
How many people do it?
LFG or something. What?
How many people do you need, like, to do it?
You need. I think between 2 and 4 people, or 2 and like, how big is a fire team? 3 people? Like 3 people can do it.
3 people? Oh, okay. So it's like a heroic strike type thing, like a nightfall.
Yeah.
Is it like a mega hard one?
Yes, it's hard. I mean, if it was easy, I would have done it myself by now.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Otherwise, I would have beaten that beast. Clearly, it was above my pay grade.
I'm curious. I'm curious as to how that's gonna go. You know.
Well, if you want to try it.
I would like to one day do the Shattered Throne.
Well, hey, there's like a quest based around it that should eventually lead you there. But we'll address that in a second. Hey, welcome one,
okay.
Welcome all.
Yes.
To the playlist of experts.
Playlist.
That's what we're calling it today. Yep. I. Host.
Hello.
Joining me as always.
And
it's her, Infernal Majesty herself.
okay.
On
Hello.
the Bakur.
Hello.
Getting her Bakur on. Sorry, we're late. We had technical difficulties. We had all sorts of difficulties. But you know what's
we did.
You know what's better than difficulties?
What's better?
Overcoming those difficulties.
That's amazing. That's like my goal.
Why can't
every
these
day.
rookies in the
Right.
Crucible be more like
Overcome
you?
some difficulties.
Ask any Destiny player who has fully unlocked their Solstice armor. We know a little something about overcoming some difficulties. Right. Got some skin in the game.
Yes. I mean, that was some serious grindage we had to go through.
But
there.
you made it.
Made it, and now I have a shiny new set of threads to show for it. Okay.
Can we just take a moment to tell EA that is how you foster a sense of pride and accomplishment? Okay? Do you feel a sense of pride and accomplishment having fully acquired your Solstice armor?
I sure do.
Look at that. She did it without a single loot box.
There were no. Well, all right. Just to clarify, the cool little shinies on my armor, the glows, those did cost silver, but I was happy to pay them.
Hey.
You know, because why not? They make my cool shiny armor, which I earned.
Okay.
By grinding.
Yeah, you did.
Look even cooler.
Right, listen. Hold on a second. I feel like I have to interject here, okay? Because technically, you can get those glows with bright dust. So technically, you did not have to pay real money for them glows.
It's true, I didn't. But, I mean, bright dust doesn't drop all that much. At least not for me.
Well, to you and the rest of the greater Destiny community, excuse you, but the bright dust economy is about to become even more strict, even more of a drip feed. At present, you can dismantle exotic ships and ghosts for 500 bright dust each. Exotic sparrows will net you about 100 bright dust, depending on the rarity. There are also Eververse bounties weekly, dropping anywhere between 20, 70, and 150 bright dust. And Eververse exclusive armor and armor pieces typically drop between 50 and 100, which Bungie has encouraged us all as a player base to dismantle before September 17th. Because bright dust. So there is, even though it's a bit of a rarity, there are definitely ways right now up until October 1st for you to get your bright dust on. Anybody who's feeling a little bit discouraged or a bit put off, aloof, due to some of the bigger statues in the Triumph Hall costing bright dust. If you're wondering how the hell am I going to do this, well, there's still ways for you to get out there. You just may have to sentimentally detach yourself from some of your more exotic glamour pieces, and you may find that you could be sitting on a whole heap of bright dust. Now, for those of us who are not sweating through our controllers, I can see why that would be a mountain, a bit of a mountain to overcome. But
yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to, get my ghost back?
I mean,
exotic ghost.
You go into the collections and you pull it back out. That's how you get it back.
Still.
You go into your collections and get a new one. I mean, it's only the first time that you dismantle them that you get that huge Bright Dust award. After you get Bright Dust for it, if you dismantle it after that, you just get Glimmer. But that first dismantling,
okay,
you get a pretty hefty pocket full of Bright Dust. For those of you out there who are scratching at the walls, figuring out how am I gonna get this stuff, or if you're just stockpiling because when Shadowkeep hits, it's gonna be a bit of a drip feed. Now's the time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little
time
rough.
to start stacking that dust.
Start stacking the dust, yo.
Like stacking that paper, yeah. But what is on deck today? Oh, I gotta take this off. I'm wearing the wrong regalias. I got my regalias all mixed up. What should I be wearing today?
You got your regalias all mixed
banana
up.
week, ain't it?
It is banana week.
Out, shouldn't we?
We should be. I mean, I'm still wearing my solstice armor because I got to. But
oh yeah. I'm wearing a bunch of Notorious armor because I've been just playing like Gambit Prime. I've been trying all this week for some reason to get my weight up in Gambit Prime. Not only because Gambit Prime on average and on average by bounty just gives you more infamy rank and more ranking overall. But I really like the rhythm that mode introduces. There's just something about like the rush. Like there's something about the rhythm of Gambit Prime where it's one round. The rush is to get 100 motes into your bank before the other team. Gambit blockers also drain motes from the opposing team's bank. So there's really a rush between PvE balance and PvP skill that really appeals to me. And then, it's one round. So you never really have to worry about like the slog
Iron Banner
of getting stuck in a compromised position. Like when that team was just slacking on us.
Banner held high. Stay
Remember when that
focused.
team was just straight slacking on us and we had to endure 3 rounds of hell?
yeah.
At least, at the very least, in Gambit Prime, you don't have to deal with that
You
BS.
captured
It's
Zone A.
truly BS. I know they're feeling that grenade.
It's truly BS. Yeah.
Uh-oh, watch it. They're going a little bit ham. I'm running for zone B now. We got A. I'm getting B. Hello.
I'm at B now.
All right, we're gonna run straight
We
to
got
the
B.
side
Yep.
door.
2 zones are yours.
But yeah, just the rhythm of the mode, just I really like it. I mean, it can be frustrating if you're not on your, you know, if you're not on your A game. But hello.
Ah!
I hit him with the hammer. Sorry,
Okay.
I just love the hammer. But yeah, that and you know when you're wearing that armor, just the fact that you can specialize the way you play
The
by wearing a
lead is
certain set of
yours.
armor, I kind of love that. Like I feel like I'm being intrinsically rewarded for the fact that you know I just collect motes really well. So I'm like, hey, why not be a collector?
Nice.
Yeah, and then I get rewarded because in a set of full
Mm-hmm.
Notorious Collector armor, with the buff
Yeah.
up to 15, I can collect
Mm-hmm.
20 motes and drop giant blockers onto the map.
I've seen that, and I wondered how that was happening.
But in Gambit Prime,
You captured Zone C. The
Yeah.
flames are lit. Find
Until
your
you
prey
sent me
and
that
end them.
article, I was like,
Well, again, it plays into that whole risk reward of being, you know, someone who's collecting the motes because
A powerful stick.
collecting 20 motes is no easy feat, but you will be rewarded for it.
Yeah. That's really cool. I'm into that.
Damn
Let
it.
the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
I'm at B now.
So, at the
Zone
very
C
least, like
captured.
right now, I still don't have the helmet.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
But
Zone B
if I put on
captured.
at least
Zone
the 3 other
advantage is
pieces of armor
yours.
and then use a collector synth to get that extra 3 buff, I can
They've
get to
fallen
15
further
and I
behind
can
your
actually
lead.
drop
Well
large ass
done.
blockers. And Cheeks
Nice.
were torn asunder that day. Okay? Cheeks were compromised.
Cheeks were
Cheeks
torn.
Cheeks were
The fires are
obliterated.
lit. Find your prey and end them.
Bye.
2 down.
I
3
saw that.
opponents down.
Woo!
Even light can fade. You use
Let's
your
go!
well.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that was me.
Wow.
You better believe that was me.
The flames have gone cold.
They got literally mauled. It's called the Burning Maul. Watch the
Zone
Cheeks.
B captured.
I just got taken out by some dude doing a thing.
Opponent
yeah.
claimed Zone C.
Did you see the maul though? Oh, that was the Darth Maul.
I saw that. That was pretty cool.
Don't do it.
Zone A captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
I'm gonna stick on Zone B for a bit because I feel like the tide is turning, like momentum-wise. Zone A is being taken,
Okay.
so I have a
Zone A
feeling
lost.
we'll move to Zone B next. So. But
Alright,
yeah.
I'm gonna go to
So I
C.
did the Reckoning a few more times because, as you know, playing the Reckoning on your own is kind of like playing Russian roulette. You're kind of just, you know, it's a combination of things. Because even if you're really good at the game, really good at PvE in general, you can. It's still not a guarantee that you can run in and just
You
do the
captured
Reckoning
Zone
off the bat.
A. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C captured.
Yeah.
I mean, I found a good team, and then we kind of just ran it for a bit. I even got me some Sentry. But you should definitely.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, as long as you like, if you know what you're good at, and everybody should know, you know, you can really play for your strengths in the Reckoning.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty
The
good at
flames have
killing
gone
the
cold.
You
thing.
may want to reap. They get nice bonuses on damage for high value
captured Zone
targets,
C.
i.e., blockers and really powerful enemies. So you could turn our
Opponent
team into an
claimed Zone
attack
A.
beast, really.
Opponent claimed Zone B. 5 minutes remain.
Whoa! So dig it if you can. The light is turning motherfucking green. Okay, Zone B.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
Zone B. You know, I think this is why, if you remember, they
Zone A captured.
I've stated
Zone
that they're
advantage is
going
yours.
to change the, the way that the PvP kind of works. Cause just now, just an example of what happened to me. I don't know if you saw it. I popped my super, and then I got taken out by a Titan who popped his super. But yes, why should their super be more powerful than mine? I don't like
Me
it.
either. I agree. Well, it really depends. Not to justify it, but I feel like that really depends.
You're on
Because
the edge of victory.
Certain
Annihilate
supers,
them.
excuse me, have certain properties.
Zone B captured. They hear the howls and know fear.
Certain supers have certain properties that do certain things to your character. So, for example, Storm Trance doesn't really do much for your constitution. It turns you into a beast offensively because lightning, but it doesn't really do anything to like reinforce your armor, reinforce your defense, because it's not really something that you have to get up close to people in order to utilize properly. Now, like Fists of Havoc on the other hand. Oh, whatever. Fists of Havoc on the other hand, up close, if you're wearing the right helmet, will heal you when you kill people with it. So it stands the reason, okay, well, this person's just obscenely powerful while using it.
Yeah.
But more often than not, all you have to do is have your head at like the wrong angle. And then suddenly it's like, oh, I just died instantly. And some supers, like you've noticed, just last too effing long.
Yeah.
Anybody who's ever been killed twice by spectral blades or by storm trance, cough cough, can attest to that. It's like, wait, why isn't his super over, or why is he not dead? Oh, because BS.
Yeah, because BS.
Because the light lives in all things,
Zone advantage is yours.
It's hard to trap it, but the light will find its way.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
why?
the speaker said that. That was so salty.
Well, if the speaker said...
Well, I mean, if the speaker says it, then yeah.
The speaker said it.
Are you going to argue? Might I remind you that he is the consensus? Do I need to remind you that he is the consensus? Listen. Whew, that KD. Look at you all positive. I like it.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see out there in the field. I like to see all my people go positive. Because on Team Penguin, okay? That's what this is. This is Team Penguin, by the way.
This is Team Penguin.
You should have known when you came in and you saw donuts. Immediately. Immediately, you should have known. Oh, well, of course. I mean, jeez. Alright, we all go positive, okay? Or we go home.
Did you hear?
That's the mantra.
Indeed, indeed.
What were you saying? What were you saying there?
I was gonna say, did you hear about the new setup for Shadowfall?
I did not. Can you enlighten me?
Yes. So apparently, it's gonna be about the size of, remember, in Destiny 1, Rise of Iron? It's gonna be about that size type expansion.
Okay, Rise of Iron was not massive, but it wasn't small either. I'll give credit where it's due.
Right.
It was not as
Like,
massive as the Taken King, but it definitely was not so small that I felt cheated, you know, with the content that we did get on deck.
Right, no. I mean, we got plenty. We got the whole Siva storyline. We got the...
Let's be honest with ourselves, though.
We got
I mean, it
the
wasn't a repurposed snowy
Felwinters.
cosmodrome. Okay, we, you know, got some Fellwinter's Peak in there. That was also a nice bonus.
Got some
You know,
Felwinters.
we didn't get a dreadnought, but
Yeah.
we did get a chunk. Did get a nice snowy chunk of Russia to fiddle around in.
Mm-hmm. We got a whole new character we never saw again.
Who?
Remember the EXO of Felwinter's Peak?
Oh, you did the EXO up on the mount? Yeah. I forgot what his name was.
Yeah, what was his name? Shinro
Shiro.
or something?
Like
I
Shiro
forgot his name.
Shiro something. I
Shiro.
forgot his number. I don't know how many times he. I wasn't. Yeah,
was
no, I
rebooted.
wasn't. I'm not keen on that, but I feel you. Okay, this is only unfortunate, but I've got everything except my mark on deck. Sorry,
Iron
guys.
Banner.
Can't really accessorize the butt flap. It's too low light. My butt flap is too low light. I can't wear it. I can't. I'm not doing that to myself.
Fighting spirits
It'd be unfair to you. It'd be unfair to everybody else on the team. I'm hitting zone A. I think we should hover from zone A to
Me
zone
too.
C, though some would say conventional wisdom says zone A to B. But something tells me zone B is going to be hotter
Opponent
than the
claimed
inside of
Zone
my
C.
microwave.
You captured Zone A.
Okay.
I might. Yep, see,
Zone
we got
B
B. Okay.
captured.
So
Zone
zone C is about to be
advantage is
seriously popping
yours.
off.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have people from both sides. Some,
The
yep.
lead is
We need to
yours.
wrap around.
Yeah, it's about to be lit at the night show. I'm going to die. A horrible death. They're taking zone A. You know the deal on this map, boo-boo. Zone B is
Yeah.
going to be a hotbed of activity.
Zone A lost.
Zone A is going to be an intermediary. Lost but
Okay.
not forgotten. The timing on my arrows is off, so I'm not getting my poison buffs. That makes me unhappy.
Your opponent pulled ahead.
My opponent did what? Wait, you said they pulled ahead?
I don't envy
Alright.
your enemy.
Yeah, they
Zone
pulled ahead.
B is being eaten alive by terrorism.
Zone B lost.
It's a hotbed for
Now
it's a hotbed
By
it's a hotbed for
terrorism.
rival team terrorism. Yeah. They're recruiting Guardian ISIS over there. I don't like it. And somebody's playing games with me around this pillar like motion trackers don't exist. Okay. Let's take this flag back. So as soon as the hunt ends, we got this. I'm
Yeah.
going for zone B. End of the hunt.
Another hunt will come soon.
Where are you?
I'm taking B.
Taking B. All right.
Opponent
We're gonna head
claimed
from-
Zone A. You
I'm
All
captured
right, we got
taking-
B. All right,
taking C,
I'm heading for
sorry.
C
God
right
damn it.
now because I know C's about to be
Zone
hot.
advantage is yours.
How's it looking over there?
I was taking it. Somebody got
Okay.
me.
Rifts can't save him from
Okay.
machine guns.
He's good.
Rifts cannot save you from
Mhm.
machine gun fire. Need to put that on a shirt. PSA.
Rifts can't save you from
No,
machine.
he threw down that rift and was like, nope.
Zone B lost.
Maybe not.
That shut them down.
I'm taking C. Is this C? Yeah, this is C. They took B back?
See, that was happening to me too. I
You
wasn't sure.
captured Zone A. Two zones are yours.
Oh, nice. I got a frame.
They're taking.
They
B
already
back
got B.
now. We gotta.
Oh,
Zone
arrow
C
to the
lost.
knee.
Shax must envy your
Okay,
strength.
I'm sorry. That was good. Oh.
You
You know,
captured Zone B.
Always
Zone
baffles me
advantage
to my
is
core when I
yours.
see like people crouched and moving stealthily in Destiny. Oh my
Zone C
god.
captured. They hear
Alright,
the
I just
howls
got
of
dawn bladed
no
by
fear.
Zone C. Be careful.
Really? Alright.
Yeah, it's like you're crouching, you're like this is not that kind of game. Like I
Right. Well, I guess when you're crouching, you don't show up on the
But
radar.
see, that's like a Halo way of thinking. But in Halo, you didn't have the ability to glide, slide, tracking melee, float.
Mm-hmm.
You did not have
howls of
superpowers at your disposal. Like,
Return to the fight.
it just seems really counterproductive to make yourself a small, slow-moving target in a game where
Opponent
people are
claimed
routinely
Zone A.
floating over your
Yeah.
head with
Opponent
space
claimed
powers.
Zone B.
like, I get the idea behind the strat, but the execution
Yeah.
is just way off.
2 down.
Oh my god, did they just call that throwing?
I mean, the
shade?
only time that has... Yes.
You captured Zone B.
The only time that has worked for me is when I'm up somewhere with a sniper rifle. And that's very rare.
Yeah, see, that's really situational.
Opponent
Like,
claims
how often are
zone
you
C.
gonna wait for the stars to align for that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Empress Vader? See, that's what you get for gender bending. That's what you get. That's what you get. Vader's already taken. Why can't you be... Give me a vaguely evil-sounding title.
Zone B lost. The wolf's howl may be the last thing you...
Why can't you be Dark Ray? That's a
Dark
thing.
Ray.
That's a thing now, apparently.
I guess so.
Craziest looking.
Although we can't
double-bladed
be sure,
lightsabers.
can
That thing is crazy looking.
we? You
I
know
love
what?
it.
That looks
Be
crazy.
wary.
But you
Your
know what?
opponent's lead has grown.
I like what you said the other
Howls
day.
are quiet.
I think
Return
there's
to
a
the fight.
possibility it could
5
just be a
minutes
dream.
remaining.
I'd be very surprised if it weren't.
captured
I
Zone
mean,
A.
I also feel
Opponent
like
claimed
on a
Zone
very
B.
meta level, like, I feel like they wouldn't show their
Zone
hands
C
like
captured.
that
You
if
have
that
the
were a
advantage.
logical
Press
endpoint.
on.
Yeah.
Like, why put that in the trailer
Yeah.
if it's not gonna be something like fleeting or
Mhm.
temporary or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless they're
Indeed.
really showing
True.
some cheat.
Yeah, if they were gonna make that... No, you're right. That would be really dumb if they decided to, like, give up a major plot twist like that.
Yes. The other point is that, you know, the Rise of Skywalker is
You
a
captured
seriously
Zone B.
nebulous title
2
that
zones
could mean
are
anything.
yours. Zone C lost.
Yeah.
That's another problem. Like, the Rise of Skywalker could literally mean anything. It could mean the Skywalker bloodline,
could.
which honestly puts Kylo Ren in there. It could be...
It does.
It could be anything, you know?
Mm.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean...
You know, it could be, I don't know. Maybe Luke's not really... You know what?
You
I got
captured Zone A. You
got
have the advantage.
Maybe
Press
looks
on.
not... I
Zone
mean, it
B
looked
lost.
like he died.
He does also say in the trailer, no one's ever really gone, too.
That's true.
He does say.
But, I mean, doesn't that... Yeah, true.
I mean, sure, it could also
Zone
But
B
mean...
doesn't that
lost.
just
The howl of
mean
the wolf is not the end.
that he's
Be
like a
vigilant.
force
It could
ghost?
mean that.
Like
But it could also...
Obi-Wan and Yoda before
It could
him?
absolutely mean that, but it could also not mean that. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the misdirection. You think he
It could-
means as a force ghost, and he's like, nah, bitch. Like, if I can close myself off from the force for a couple of
3
decades,
minutes left. Let the
you know,
wolves
why
rest.
can't I also
Mm-hmm.
just
Is over.
vanish?
Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone B.
You know, because, I mean, as Mr. Plinkett so astutely observed, Luke and his robot arm disappear into the force at the end.
Luke
Like his, yeah, like wait. Shouldn't he have left the robot arm behind? His robot arm
should've.
became a part of the force too? That's a serious recycling plan. Like damn, I wish I could make my old electronics disappear into the force when I'm done with them. Like nope, when I throw them out, I get a fine.
You can take them
Yeah,
with
like why can't I?
Captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on.
you. Oh.
I'm a little bit mad about this. This was like the comebackiest comeback I've ever seen someone come back from. Because we had them. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. There was like a momentum shift in the middle, and we just lost the narrative. Whoa! Whoa! What's going on down there? What? What happened?
Yeah,
Ah!
no. I don't know what happened there.
It's alright. You got your one.
I can try
You
and bring this
got
back.
your one, you know, off game. It's okay. We're still practicing technically. Oh, my valor went up.
Indeed.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah, hey, that's what I say. I say yay. I put on that thing that gives us like Imperials, you know, in the Crucible.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you know, there's so many things going on that it's easy to kind of sideline the the season of opulence, but it's still opulent. Okay, you still have a trophy haul. You still got stuff to do. You know.
Yeah.
I got like 14 statues. I think
Yeah,
you need at
there's-
least 16 to get bad juju.
Oh, hold on. Let me
So
see how
there's
many I
this
have. I think I have
stuff
7.
out there, you know.
Yeah.
Have you been picking up those bounties every day? Or at least every time you play, like just in case. 'Cause that's the only way you're gonna knock those exorbitant prices down.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
picking them up.
Because there's at least one or two that you can do, you know, without thinking about it. Like, oh, defeat enemies. Oh, defeat Scorn. You know, beat 3 Guardians in the Crucible without dying.
Okay.
Like, oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I've been doing some of them.
I'm getting that discount up. I'm getting me some triumphs, okay?
Every time you do one, you get a 1% discount,
Yes.
right?
Each boon will give you 1%.
Okay.
And it does, you know, it doesn't seem like anything at first, but it really adds up.
Oh yeah, I mean 1% at a time. It'll add up for sure.
But yeah, you said something about the you said something about the annual pass in a new blog update. Did they expand
Yeah.
on that in any way?
Yeah,
about,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because, you know, the first offering, I feel like it was worded in such a way that would kind of perk up your ears in a bad way. You know, like, you might go the nuclear option, like how Joker was just like, oh no, that means that all the new content is going to be like the temporary content, which is not at all an inaccurate assumption to make after what you read there. But did they clear that up a bit?
No. I mean, yeah, he expanded on it. The blog post pretty much says that so first of all, they're gonna make it so that you don't have to pay for an annual pass all at once. Instead, you can do what we did before, which is, you know, get one all at once, or you can pay for each season you want $10 at a time.
Really?
Iron Banner.
So each one of them will be $10. Yep.
Huh.
So, you know, so you're not locked in if you don't like
Show
what's
strength.
happening, you know, which is cool, I think.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, but they did also say that
Opponent claims Zone C.
they definitely don't want to
Captured
keep
Zone B.
making. They don't want Destiny to keep getting bigger, you
Zone
know.
A captured.
They want to advance the story, you know, by making sure
heck?
that you can be part of what's happening.
Wow. No, my game
Yeah.
froze.
Oh,
Yep. My game froze. Yep. My entire Xbox froze. Wow. Well. It just goes to show you, kids. Always reset your console. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm dead. I am absolutely dead. Where else but on this channel can you get such technological chicanery? I mean, we've reached an all-time, you know. We've reached an all-time low, 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 low. It's okay, though. Microsoft, I forgive you. Only because I understand the struggle. I mean, it's really hard making a $500 console and having it work 100% all the time. It's a high expectation to have a $500 console just work out of the box right away. I forgive you. I don't, actually. You're ruining my life. But I figure, you know, if this is at the top of my worries, then maybe things aren't that bad, you know? Just a malfunctioning console. I mean, what are you going to do? Either that or Bungie is sniping hard. They were like, oh no, he's talking about the annual pass. Kill a stream, kill it. Yeah. Let's get her back. That feel when your Xbox just explodes. I can't join the party though? That's just rude. Man! Thanks, Bungie. Thanks, Microsoft. Thanks, everybody involved.
Which error
I didn't get an error.
code
There
did
was
you
no
get
error
there?
code. My Xbox froze and then shut off. That's what happened. My Xbox froze
Wow,
and
that's
then
nuts.
died completely. And then when I tried to join you, it was like, you can't be joined because the activity you're in is about to end. Which, can you corroborate that?
No, they pretty much No, it's not about
What's the
to
score?
end. We have 3 minutes left. It's 75-92. Not
Well,
about to
according to
end.
Bungie, that is about to end. So, I can't rejoin you. For now. Just cut me off in the middle of us talking about the annual pass. Clearly, somebody from Bungie was like, "They're talking about the annual pass."
They were like, we can't have this.
Get 'em. I said, oh.
All right.
And we may have to come up with a euphemism for it.
The battle pass.
I feel
I
like that's
mean-
already taken. I think Fortnite or I think somebody already has Battle Pass. I don't know if we can. Yeah, I don't know if we
Really?
can do that without, tripping over some legal red tape.
Oh man.
So what the heck? What am I supposed to do while I wait for you to unbanana yourself? Like, they didn't think of this. That was very, very inconsiderate.
No, they just.
You know.
But we got about a minute and a half. Unless somebody gets to 125, I guess. Ah. Alright, we just lost.
Oh.
It was pretty close. I think we would have won had you been here.
Well, I wanted to be a part of it, but they were like, they hit me with the nah son. So.
Erg. Unfortunately, we had to go through that. But yeah, I mean, apparently they're going to make it so that you can buy in whenever you want and pay for that season if that's what you want.
Okay.
Apparently they don't, you know how for example, every season had, its different, little focuses, but the content was largely static after that. I think from what they described, and I'm a little wary as to what this means, but they don't want it to continue to be that way. Like, they want a specific activity to be part of the pass. Everybody's gonna be part of that. And then after that, it's not available anymore.
So, say if it was a seasonal event like Black Armory that's centered entirely around a forge, you're saying something like the forge would maybe disappear?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like maybe the forge itself wouldn't disappear, but whatever the mission was associated with getting the special thing would disappear. And it would come back maybe at a later point, but yeah. So kind of like the seasonal events, I feel like. Like, that's what I'm getting.
That's kind of what I'm hearing from you.
Like, not, like the solstice and the dawning. Seems like that's where we're going. And so apparently Shadowkeep is going to come with the next season. So you don't, if like, so if we already, for example, if we already paid for Shadowkeep, we don't have to pay for another season. Like we don't have
You
to
don't
pay
have
for
to
the
pay
next
for
season. It's
Season of
already
the
included.
Undying because that comes with the expansion. But the other 3 seasons that are
Which-
going to be added with
right.
the annual pass, you will have to, you know, fork. Okay.
Yes. You would
That
be
sounds
forking.
reasonable.
Yes. Yes,
I mean,
yes.
alright, not for nothing. I do like the idea of an evolving world as far as the Destiny world is concerned because without seasonal or without events or without new activities, it does feel like the world evolves slightly and then stays in a particular place and then evolves slightly and stays in a particular place. Maybe with you, do you think that with a more open-ended, more active, I'd rather say active structure, that it would give the world what the fuck? Anyway, it would give the world a sense of openness and like that ever evolving feel that you think they're probably going for?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they understand that we really want kind of like what they did with the Dreaming City, where the story kind of continued to evolve as time went on and as players did different things. Like for example, when the first team beat the Last Wish raid, things changed as a result of that. You know. So it seems like they want to do more of that. Like they want the things that we do to affect the game in a more real way and drive the story forward that way.
Do you think something like that would inspire FOMO within the fan base? You know, like, because I kind of skimmed that blog a little bit. I kind of skimmed that blog, and he said, you know, it would increase the amount of times that, you know, people
Iron
would, in
Banner.
retrospect, say, man, you know, you had to be there when... Which I think is
Yeah.
nice. I mean, I feel like the game, to some extent, has
is.
that, but it's not like it was a
Let
standard.
the contest begin.
No, it was not generally how the game progressed.
And to be frank, I mean, you already know
You
how I feel
captured
about the
Zone A.
Arbalest. I'm still kind of
Opponent
annoyed
claims
about
Zone
that.
C.
I
know.
worked for that damn thing. I beat Cheeks for that. I blasted my
Claims
cheeks
Zone
during the
B.
revelry for that damn weapon. And for Zer to just be
You've
selling
lost
it like
the lead.
they just pooped
That's
on everything I went through to
3
get
down.
that thing. Just pooped on it. Just spread cheeks.
Yeah.
And sold it for some legendary shards. Like, how dare you?
You captured Zone
Oh
B.
my god,
You
thank
have
you.
the advantage.
Whoever put
Press
up that
on.
Titan shield just saved me from getting Hadouken. The
You're
damn
pulling
Jotun.
ahead. Vicious.
Hate
You
that gun.
strike
Here, I
as
hate it.
one.
Fucking hate Jotun.
Shoot
Me
fireballs.
too. Oh my god.
We need to get your Forge on. We need to, like, because if we get our Forge on, we can actually get it. Like, it's a random drop from a Forge when you're trying to craft a powerful frame. Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
random Forge drop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Zone A lost.
Alright,
You
alright,
captured
alright.
Zone C. 2 zones are yours.
Woo!
Zone
Zone
B
B
lost.
Yeah, it's on fire.
literally on fire.
Yeah, it's on fire.
There's like a Titan there.
Literally on fire.
No! 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 No!
What happened?
I was trying to bow a Titan in the knees and fell off. Just fell clean off the map. Ow.
Opponent took the lead.
Gosh darn it.
2 down.
Jotun versus La Monarch. La Monarch wins. Flawless victory.
Zone A captured. Zone
Nope.
advantage is yours.
Nice.
There's red dots all around me though, so I could really use the help.
The lead
If you
is
got
yours.
the help, I could use the help. Nope.
We're all heading to you now.
I mean, I can only kill so many of them alone. But I tried. It's still there. Nobody took it back, so that's a good thing.
Zone A lost.
Oh, come on. God damn. Well, I hope that was worth your entire super, dude.
What was it?
Hope it was worth. I guess so. I was gonna take B, and there was one guy there who used his entire super to stop me from taking it back, so...
You strike as one.
How many times do I have to shoot somebody in the face before they die? That's my question. That is my
bitch.
question.
Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
What the hell? He shot me from around a corner with a shotgun? Sure.
I don't
Hey,
know.
whatever
somehow.
gets them the heavy. You can hear your controller screaming bloody murder.
I know, dear. We need to get me a new controller.
Can y'all cut that out?
It must be done.
That's two.
Yo, everybody on your team is learning the doctrine of Le Monarch. Cut it out. How many bow kills was that?
A powerful statement. You've extended your lead.
Stop giving me free kills, guys. Cut it out.
3 down. You captured Zone A. They hear the howls and no fear. Grind them all to dust.
Oh man, that was at least 6 people. At least. At least. Oh no. If Le Monarch didn't get him, the super did. The poison's gonna kill you, bro. Sorry.
You're on the edge of victory. Annihilate them. The flames have gone cold.
Like, I took zone A.
5
I
minutes.
forgot that fires
Sound
poison
tactics
arrows.
so
Oh,
far.
yeah. Yes,
Opponent
it does.
claimed Zone B.
Yes, it
You captured Zone A.
On a well-timed draw, poison arrows.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
You really think I love Le Monarch so much? It's a bow that rewards skill-based play, dude. There's the timing that you let go of the arrow that dictates whether or not it's
You
poison.
strike as one.
It's a bow, so you know you're one and done unless you like hit your enemy with it. It's just a, it's
Zone
just a
B
great weapon.
captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I love bows. I throw them bows. There we go. I do
You
actually.
throw them both. Okay. That is definitely a contested zone right there. We're all fighting hard for our zone.
You captured Zone C. Ah, yes. The
Oh,
hunt is
Saladin.
on.
Let my people go. Leave red team alone. Just leave them alone. He's fucking trying out there. He's just trying.
No.
Another
Oh,
hunt
God.
will come soon. You strike as one.
Oh jeez.
I mean, that feel when you double the other team's points. I mean, I think hey, can you look at the
Yeah.
top of that list and read that off for me? Can you read that off for me? Can we read that? Can we?
Apparently, we defeated 31 opponents.
That's 7.75k. Oh my gosh.
I masterwork these boots. Look at that. They are master twerked. Very nice. Oh,
Drop us out.
cheeks. So have you been on YouTube lately?
You know, I'm usually on YouTube, but the dark side of YouTube, the YouTube your moms didn't tell you about.
Well, it seems that YouTube has launched YouTube Kids.
I mean, YouTube Kids has been around for a
Very,
good while. You know how effective it is up
well,
to
no,
debate.
it's a new
but-
landing. Yeah, it's a new landing page though, specifically for kids that don't allow them it's intended to not allow them to interact with adult material, or get into become part of the algorithm that feeds you, like, if you're watching Baby Shark, you might get a Baby Shark parody video. Like.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing is, if you want to change any of the settings, you have to select an option that says you're an adult. And the way that they check to make sure that you indeed are an adult
It's by asking you to tell the truth and saying.
is they make you do math.
I mean,
They make you do they ask you like a math problem.
okay. Is that because children aren't taught math
Like-
in schools?
I don't know that YouTube's aware of that. I don't know that they realize that kids are taught math in school.
I mean, is it like calculus?
No, it's like
Not trigonometry?
multiplication. No. I guess I figured most adults would be like, I don't know what that is.
So they figured. I mean, there are
Honey.
some adults out there that can't.
What's
do
the
math.
square root of 16?
Let's be honest. There's some adults out here who can't multiply.
Honey, what's 26 to the 18th power?
Iron Banner.
God.
I feel like that would stump a lot of people.
Armor is born to see combat. Wear yours well.
So, do we have any statistics on how well this endeavor is working out for them to deter people from adult content by sticking multiplication in the way?
Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone C.
I don't know, I think it's pretty near. So, time will tell.
Well, as Anthony Hopkins said in Transformers,
Whoa.
that's genius.
Did he say that in
Genius.
Transformers?
He said a lot of things in that movie, but
Genius.
two things that stood out to me the most were, "Oh my God, Cybertron is coming," and genius. Yeah, that was. Although I feel like they ADR'd that line in, like he didn't
captured
say it in the
Zone A.
moment, but they just wanted him to say it.
Press on. Zone B captured. The fires are lit.
So
Find
how
your
does it
prey
feel
and
mashing
end
your
them.
sword button to literally no avail, like actual no
The
avail?
lead is
You
yours.
fool. Shout out to my teammates. That dude took an arrow to the bleep. Boop.
Oh,
Oh, Le Monarch. You understand me. Everybody's out here with their pinnacle weapons, and I'm just like, Le Monarch, you understand me.
You captured Zone C.
Oop.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone B captured.
Oh, look at that
Zone
flank attempt. Look at it.
Is yours.
Can you get that fool? Never mind. I'll do it.
What? I got. Oh, okay.
I wasn't talking to you.
Someone else.
You're not even.
Because...
No, you weren't
okay.
even near me when I said when I was shooting that guy.
You're the ones Zavala talks
I mean, unless you're
about.
psychic.
Okay.
I mean, unless you have the ability to psychically take out our opponents, I can't hold you accountable for that.
Fuel for your fire. That shut them down. That's two.
Oh
Your
man,
lead has
this is
grown,
just not
but don't let up.
well for them at
They
all.
won't. You captured Zone A. Everything is yours. Relish this time.
Yay!
Don't do that. Don't do that thing you're doing.
You've got nothing.
Me? What am I
left to
doing?
I was
prove.
talking to the guy I
Let
just
the
shot in the
wolves
eye.
rest. The hunt is over.
Oh, dear, you know they can't
You know,
hear
I think that's why I talk so much shit.
You captured Zone B. Opponent claims Zone C.
right? Unless they happen to be watching our stream, they
I
can't
think
hear
that's
you.
the best part.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is
I get the
yours.
anonymity and the salt, but I also don't get retorts. Witty or otherwise. Ow. No, shut me down. Two people on our squad right now are from the clan Yeet. I think that explains a lot about our current score.
They're from the. They're
Yeah,
from
their
the
clan's
Yeet
call
clan.
sign is
They're
Yeet.
staggering. Don't
So-
let up.
I mean, of course. What
Yeah,
else would
Yeet,
it be?
I mean, I think an accurate description of the current enemy team would be that they are indeed getting yeeted. Oh
I'm
shit.
calling it.
Yup. That's how
they
you
just
get
got
yeeted
murdered.
out of the game. Lord Saladin was like, this yeet is too much.
Victory is
Um,
I'm calling it.
Well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeet.
Yeah.
Look at Takedown Sand 521 and the King Cobra brought it.
Yeet.
Hold on, what's the name? The call
All
sign is
right.
Yeet. Alright, I think I've gone up like 3 Valor ranks since we started. What the heck?
And there must be some kind of boost or something
You know what,
going
you-
on. How do I
You
reset my
have to
rank?
go to alright, so before you pick it in the menu, there should be an option for you to hold X on it.
Mhm.
Like stop the matchmaking if you want. Go to go to the director.
Okay.
Go to Crucible, and when you highlight it, you should have an option to hold X, I think, to reset your rank. it there?
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Oh wow, you can't matchmake into Rumble with more than one person. That makes sense.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know what?
I'm resetting my
You haven't
Valor
reset your
rank.
rank before, have you?
No.
How's it feel?
It feels
How you feeling
exciting.
that?
Oh, and that's a
That's nice.
triumph. That is a triumph. That means, yay, that means I can make progress in that too. Oh, how exciting.
We are all happy for you.
Yay! I get the ship. I get the jump ship. So now I have the sparrow and the jump
A
ship.
strange.
I've
crab.
got 11.
11 what?
I've got 11 triumphs. That means I only need 3 more to get the T-shirt. Right? Because we need 14.
You're getting there. I have an iron banana bounty. Oh, they gave me Roar of the Bear. Okay,
Ooh,
take it.
nice.
I suppose I'll take it. I don't have a choice, but I'll take it.
You want to do some more?
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about your?
You want to do some more
Sure, how do you feel
crucible?
about your bananaing?
I feel good. Let me see how my pursuits are doing. Oh, I still have. Oh, I still have a bunch more.
Oh
that I
yeah,
could
there's
do.
the Iron Banner bounties are real, and don't forget the coins you get. You know, you can use that to get armor. The Iron Truage armor is back for season 7 because reused assets. That's why no, but it's the Iron Truage armor is back. I'm kind of annoyed by that because I upgraded the wrong pieces of armor, thinking that the Iron Truage stuff was old. It's not. You know, there's always that triumph where you have to wear like a full set of the gear and win a match or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So I was
gotta
like,
do
hey,
that
let me just
before.
do that, but no. Because I have all of the season 6 Iron Banner gear. Was it the Iron Simicky?
Oh, you have to be the.
But I don't have any of the new stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the gauntlets and the boots. That's all I have. I don't have the head. I don't have the mark. Yeah, I don't have the chest. So I'm like, all right, Saladin. I mean, I have plenty of coins, but okay. But
All right. Well, let's do some more Iron Banana then.
Yeah, it only comes once, you know. I'm pretty sure we may have another one before
once every
Shadowkeep
couple
drops,
of weeks.
but this does have a sense of, it does have a sense of finality to it. A lot of these things. How do you feel now that you're on like kind of level playing ground?
You know, I feel like what do you call it? I feel like I'm not getting smacked around this much, which I really appreciate. Like, I feel like before it was like, you know what? Shoot somebody in the head a million times, and they'd walk up to me and poke me with their finger, and I'd die. Pretty annoying.
Oh, just from getting poked?
Yeah, just from getting poked. They'd be like, hee! Be like, "Arr!" and I'd die.
I'm glad it doesn't sound like that to me. I'd probably lose my mind. Like, what? Really? Are you?
Yep. And then I'd die.
Bless your patience, because I might have lost it.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I was better at Crucible, you know what I mean?
I mean, you know how to get good at Crucible, right?
Play it more? I love this thumbnail, by the way.
Okay.
It's just us. Very excited to be around iron bananas.
What did you say? You don't like it, or?
I said I love it.
Well, you know, I didn't want to overshadow the Iron Lords, so to speak.
Iron Banner.
Thought about putting my head there, but I did not want to disrespect their gangsta.
Victory is yours for the taking.
Or have people asking how we're breathing in space.
No. Really?
I mean, you know, at the very least, continuity dictates that we need helmets when we're not in the tower.
Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Start having us walk around without our helmets on, that just opens us up to all sorts of questions, uncomfortable questions. Ooh.
2 down.
Okay, so we're getting it from all sides. I think I got killed by a grenade.
Yeah. I think someone got me with bad juju.
What?
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Yeah.
Well, that's just unacceptable.
Yeah, really.
What's this, Destiny 1?
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Someone's looking around with truth. Alright.
I'm glad I got that out of his system. Well, somebody tried to hit me with the truth, but he kind of missed. I don't know what it looks like to be hit by Le Monarch, because no one's ever actually hit me with it, but I'm pretty sure it does something weird to your screen, like turn it purple or some weird shit.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna flank that guy who's messing with you. No promises, though. I might die. Are we in a good position to take Zone B back?
I think so.
You captured Zone
Yep,
B.
we got it.
2 zones are yours.
Whoa, snipers everywhere. Snipers everywhere. And I'm dead.
No.
That was my fault. I kind of bumped into the wall. I was trying to juke him a bit, and then I hit a wall. You ever try to juke, run into a wall, and then realize, oh, I'm standing still? Sure.
Yeah.
Not your fight, sir. You were poisoned by a poison arrow. You
What
probably
comes
should have
next?
run.
They will not enjoy.
Run away, Simba, and never return.
Zone B lost. Good counter. Now hit them again.
We're down by 1. Okay. I can take.
Oh,
these
done
down.
by 1. I'm trying to take B.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
keeping
you're
an
here
eye on
too.
A side because that's where they will be coming from. Make no mistake.
You captured Zone B. You have the advantage.
We can press into C,
on.
but just they are all over there, so C's not guaranteed. But we can push and take it if you want.
Yeah.
Let's push and take it then.
I feel like that's what we're doing right now.
Sorry, it's the flank.
Yep.
The lead is yours. Zone A lost.
Behind us.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. A powerful statement.
Oh wow, my Arc Soul killed him. The Arc Soul got a kill. I can't. There's a little Arc Soul icon and everything.
That's right.
Oh, arrow in the butt. All right, he's gone. And so's his friend. Whoa. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Whoa. Gonna have to. Ah!
Zone B
Said hammer.
lost.
Here, if you
I
look, you
ran.
see a bunch of skulls.
It
on your
was not
screen.
fast
Yeah.
enough. It was not fast enough.
Generally, oh no, that's a golden gun. And a sentinel shield. Alright, why is everyone just popping off with supers? I mean, I have my super, you don't see me popping off.
I don't know, they're all popping their
At the
supers at the
same
same
damn
time, I guess.
Like the song.
Your opponent pulled ahead.
Arrgh. We're down by one.
Yeah, I noticed. Shit. Blade barrage. I mean, I guess it was worth it for one dude. Sure.
Hey,
Zone
that's-
B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I mean, blade barrage is basically the Nova bomb of hunters. I
5
wouldn't
minutes.
use it on just
The
one
pendulum
person,
could
but
swing
Yeah.
either way.
if I saw me coming at them in a dark hallway,
Right.
I
I'm
might
actually-
pop my whole super too, so I don't blame them.
Zone B lost.
I'm always disappointed whenever I pop a Nova Bomb and I only kill one person.
Yeah, but for those that never get kills, that's like a holiday right there. Yes, I finally got someone. Oh shit. Straight ahead, Boo. Straight ahead. On your right,
Okay.
towards Zone B. They might have heavy though.
Zone
behind
A
us.
captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
Okay.
You captured Zone B. 2 zones are yours.
Nice. Yeah, they have
Damn,
heavy.
I don't know how that second arrow didn't hit him. I don't know how he got me.
Zone B lost. Their small lead has become something more. Don't let them continue.
Okay.
What?
3 minutes left.
I don't know how they got
Zone
this
A
huge
lost.
lead on us.
You're being hunted. Don't let your guard down.
Hey, not going that way.
No. Oh.
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
Jeez.
Opponent claimed Zone B. Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone C captured.
Everybody's got arc souls except me, huh? That's how it goes. There's a sniper rifle on the other end of that hallway, and someone just activated the mall in front of you. You should probably run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof. Oof, to be on the receiving end of a damn near mercy rule.
Yeah. What?
I just got pulled out of the sky by a burning mall. That's weird. I didn't know it worked that way.
Zone A captured. You have the
Me
advantage.
neither.
Press
Yeah,
on.
you know,
Zone C lost.
Sorry, we got kind of cut off. Yeah, I feel...
Something.
I ultimately feel like if the content is substantial enough, you know, if they truly make every piece of content
They
feel like
got
an
the
event,
better of you.
then there's definitely potential there.
I mean, I think so too, and I'm pretty excited about the fact that they really want to continue to advance the story.
I just hope they mean literally story. When they say story and not just, oh, event. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Like, just events that don't have any
Yeah,
bearing
like
on the
Black
story?
Armory
Oh, yeah.
doesn't directly influence the story, but it also at the same time
It
unlocks
does
a bunch
not.
of lore that gives you backstory.
Hmm.
But you know what I mean? It's not
Yeah,
active.
I
It's more
don't like
passive than
that.
active in the story.
Nah.
Whereas something like Dreaming City,
Yeah.
I would consider that active story.
Yeah, exactly. I get the impression they mean more the former than the latter. I mean, I'm sorry, more the latter than the former. It's not. I really. I think that they wanted to be more like the way the Dreaming City was, where it was things, we were doing things were happening, and we were also getting chunks of story
I mean,
as
if it would
time went on.
advance the same way that Dreaming City did, I think that would be amazing. Because it was really interesting seeing, like, you know, logging in every, like, for like the month or so after Forsaken, seeing the Dreaming City change every week.
Hmm.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
It
pretty
gave
cool.
it gave the game a sense of time and place and presence. It made the world seem more alive.
Mhm. It definitely felt like we were playing something that was continuing to
Or,
evolve
or,
as
or
we
a better way
played
to
it,
put
you
it would
know?
say, you know, it was bigger than just us. Like it was bigger than
Right, exactly.
that silence had me worried for a second. I was like, what? What did I say? What? I said bigger than us. What?
Yeah, it's. I was thinking of that. I was like, yeah, no, that. Yes, it's bigger than just, us doing a strike. It's bigger than. Even. Here's an interesting tidbit. Even when they attempted to do things like panopties, like the way that it was framed in the story, it was like, oh, panopties is whatever. But we knew better because the world didn't change. Everything was the same.
Hmm.
Everything was exactly the same. When the first fire team went into Riven's lair and finished the Last Wish raid, things
That's
changed.
true. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I had missed out on something. I did feel a bit of FOMO there.
Oh, because you weren't part of the first team.
Yeah. It kind of, it kind of
Well,
took
I
the
mean,
whole, you know, everything is happening because of you
Iron Banner.
narrative, and it blew it up. Suddenly, the world had changed, and it wasn't something that I had directly been a part of.
mhm. Yeah, that's interesting
Victory is
too.
yours for the taking.
Maybe it doesn't have to be like that. Maybe the game is more context
You
sensitive than
captured
that.
Zone A.
Well-
Opponent claimed Zone C.
I think the fact that I feel a type of way about it is, you know, kind of proof in itself that the story not necessarily being about you,
Your opponent pulled ahead.
that I feel like that's reinforced because it really isn't. You have individual experiences, but they from day one have been trying to say, hey, you know,
Zone
there
B
are a lot of
captured.
guardians
You have the
doing this
advantage.
thing.
Press on. Zone A lost.
You know,
Yeah.
even the ending of the first Destiny has the speaker addressing a crowd of guardians, not just one guardian.
Mhm. Right. I mean, yeah, it's a tricky spot they're in because they do want you to feel like it's your story. But at the
You
same
captured
time,
Zone A. have the
At the
advantage.
same
Press
time,
on.
you're not the only hero.
Right.
And they have to reinforce that. Like,
Exactly. Mhm.
The lead is
Right.
yours. Zone C captured.
Exactly.
You are in
Like-
control. Show them what that means.
You know, on the one hand, you're told that you're the guardian, but on the other hand, there are many guardians. so
Together,
so
nothing
what's up
can
here?
stop
You know, what's going on?
A bigger lead, but now
like
your
when
enemy
Crota gets
is
defeated, was it
complacency.
you or
The
was it
How
you and
special
like
am
a
I?
Crota that was
cold.
guardian?
Yeah.
I just jumped over a Telesto shot,
Right.
and that is my personal guardian story.
Zone B
That's crazy.
captured. Opponent claimed Zone A.
This is why I was saying, like, what I was saying the last time we spoke about, like, your guardian and their role in the story, that, you know, you're really
Mhm.
supposed to be put into the shoes of this character to the point where you're really supposed to relate what they experienced to what you
Zone
experienced,
C captured. Two
and
zones
etc.
are
Like, the
yours.
game doesn't make moments for
Right.
you. It actually tells you, nah, man, you kind of have to make these moments,
Two down.
Yeah.
and then they are yours. Like, they're not your characters necessarily as a static object, but they are your experiences.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So I appreciate that, and I appreciate making the world feel bigger. It's gonna be that's a weird experiment.
Together, nothing can stop
know?
you.
That's a really weird experiment to embark upon. But I guess we'll see how it works out,
It
you
is.
know, with the new seasons they have planned.
Mhm. Mhm.
They were
I'm pretty
thinking of
excited
you
about it.
when
I'm
they
frightened.
named us
I'm a little bit frightened.
Titans. The battlefield is yours.
Well, yeah, because I feel like a lot of Destiny as an experience is really down to, you know, a lot of experimentation
Zone C
and
lost.
a lot of
Mhm.
kind of just throwing shit at the wall and seeing if it sticks.
yeah. For sure. I mean,
Like, this isn't the kind of
that is for sure happening
yeah,
again.
like
Zone
this
A
doesn't
captured.
feel like the kind of game
Zone
that can do
advantage
one or
is
two things right
yours.
and then just keep doing them. Like, I feel like that need for variety, that need for like constant change is always present.
Mhm.
And he got 2 arrows. I don't know why the game did not accept my second arrow. He caught 2 arrows.
What happened to the second arrow?
I don't know, man. It went through this dude's butt cheeks or something.
I'm calling it.
Resistance is futile, bitch. Thank you for that.
Well fought.
Yeah.
All right, so 32 is not. Did they change the mercy rule rules? Because
I don't know
that's
how that
double
went
points.
down.
That's not 2.5. That's double points.
Yeah. Not sure how that went down
SSG
just now.
Vegeta with his 9.0, meaning he just got 9 kills and didn't die.
That's serious.
I mean, hey. When Lord Saladin calls it. He's not like Shaxx. Shaxx will show you some mercy, you know? Shaxx will throw you a bone.
Shucks.
Lord Saladin was like, oh, no, nope, nope.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a very fast mercy roll. And what about before? When we were like 68 to like, we were very close to being mercy rolled on that other match that we lost.
You know, that comeback came out of nowhere. I'm going to say for the sake of my team that did
Yeah.
not happen.
I'm right there with you.
As far as I'm concerned. Oh,
Alright.
I think I just got some progress on this Iron Banner quest. It's called Light It Up.
Oh, nice.
Return to Lord Saladin. Oh wait, Can we?
Oh.
Or do we get match made? Can we go to the tower?
Oh. No, not yet.
Yeah, I
Let's
actually
go to
have
the
to turn
tower,
this
sure.
into him before it gives me the next step. But you know what that kind of structure also means, though. That also means that you will have to be present for these things when they happen. Then, otherwise, you stand to, you know, lose a
Just
like
miss
miss a
them.
chunk of the story, or you know, kind of like what what the forges feel like to you now, where it's like you can do them now, but the hubbub is not there like it was when they first came out.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about them. That is for sure how I feel about them right now.
Okay.
So that's kind of how, I'm pretty excited.
Gonna cross my fingers here
Hmm.
and hope that they do the thing the right way.
Me too. Like, I really want, especially since this is the first time, we're seeing Bungie, publishing their own.
And I mean,
I really want them to do well.
and I mean, seasons a la carte ain't exactly a bad idea, though. I mean, I feel like you'd be paying a bit more in that instance. I mean, Shadowkeep plus the season pass, Shadowkeep plus the annual pass is $60. So I mean, it's like what? Get the annual pass for $20, or pay $10 per expansion.
Per
Three
season.
planned expansion.
Yeah, per season.
Okay. Either.
There's 4.
Well, 4 including isn't it 4 including the one that comes with it?
Yeah, 4 including Season of the Undying.
That's what it sounds like it's up there. Ooh,
Yeah.
there's a pulse rifle.
So if you get Shadowkeep and then get all the seasons a la carte, yeah, like you said, that's $60. The Shadowkeep is 30, right?
Shadowkeep's $40, ain't it?
Shadowkeep's 40?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's $70 if you buy everything a la carte. So if you got Shadowkeep plus the 3 other seasons, that's
Yeah, if I were
$30.
that serious, I would just get me the.
What can I
I'd just
do
get
for you,
the freaking
Guardian?
thing, you know? Let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah. Right. I feel like that's a better investment, honestly.
If I care enough to get the pass, I mean, if I care enough to play
Come
it,
see
you know,
me again, Guardian.
might as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The XO are
Separate
among
the blues from the greens.
Just gonna take a minute.
And the
I can't
blueberry.
believe they call them blueberries.
The Iron Banner has come, whether you seek it or not.
I can't believe they do that. Wait, Radagast Iron Sash? Well,
Ooh, what's
This is-
that?
you've
That
shown
sounds
your
fun.
opponents what it means to truly wield the light. Now make them work harder. Some new recruits seem too reliant on their favorite weapons. He wants you to show your fellow Guardians that it pays to be well-rounded. Why do I have a feeling that that means that this next quest is going to say, use a variety of weapons to defeat Guardians and the curse of... I bet you. They're gonna say, oh,
The Iron Banner
get
awaits.
this many hand cannon
Find
kills.
opponents.
Get this many. I
Test
know
your
it.
might.
I'm calling it now, Saladin. I'm on to you. Yup. 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 As a team, earn points by defeating enemies in Iron Banner
To give
using
your
auto
life so
rifles,
that others
fusion
may
rifles,
live
scout
is
rifles,
to answer
sniper
the
rifles,
highest
and
calling.
swords.
The Iron Lords
Swords.
answered with
In the
pride.
Crucible. What?
Swords.
Swords and Iron
Crucible?
Banner. Let me just use swords. Nope. Lord Saladin. Only you could give me a bounty that could simultaneously
Yeah.
make me feel good and bad.
Light is something you feed over time, that you grow. There is no windfall. There is no rest.
It feels good and bad.
Hoping you
Yes.
have what it takes. You
I don't know how I feel about this. About having to use swords and Iron Banner.
I mean,
respect your light.
it just doesn't seem efficient.
Different.
You
In
know?
defense, it does say as a team. So, you know, if I'm on a
Oh, okay.
The Iron
So if somebody
Banner
else
is
happens to
yeah,
be doing
I think
it,
if, like if
yeah.
I'm on a team, you know, okay, that's. I don't know. That just I feel like just as a kind of a closing statement for that topic. I feel like they want me to play the game, yes. But also, you know, if I'm going to be paying for this game and playing it, that I pretty much have to really interact with it, you know, when it's necessary, or else I'm not really paying for anything.
Checking.
Like I'll be paying to miss
Right.
out on stuff. Like nobody wants to do that.
Yeah. Nobody.
So I'll take Bungie's challenge and just hope that they can truly keep the world, you know, if not growing larger, then they can just go the Grand Theft Auto route, you know, and just like how Grand Theft Auto didn't feel larger really until they added indoor areas. You know,
Yeah,
you
that's
could
true.
make the city bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, but the less you interact with it, the smaller it actually feels. It didn't really feel huge until they added these interior environments. Where like, oh, I guess I can go in the buildings. Ah, depth. So maybe this is Bungie's
try
way
to-
of
let's
letting
see
us
what we
go
have
into
here.
the buildings, so to speak. Maybe this is their version of that. You know, because they're like, we don't want to make it bigger, but we want to add depth
Interesting.
and meaning to the places that we've already established. It's like, okay, so you're adding interiors.
Yeah.
I'm down for this experiment.
I'm down for it too.
You know how I feel about the EAZ and about the little places they've built. They're all good feelings.
They're all cool. I like the EAZ. I like the.
EAZ. In the chat. What? Oh. And yeah, you know, the EAZ left with Eva Levante, so we can really never go back there. Not even on a hoot. Same thing with, you
No.
know, but also,
We
same
cannot
thing
go
with the
back
Haunted
there.
Forest.
That's true.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
What happened?
I just went into my vault and I'm looking at the old Iron Truage Greaves that I have like masterworked,
Mhm.
and I'm just like,
Really?
y'all really reused this damn armor. I can't believe it. I'm about to infuse the new ones into it just because. Why not? Fuck it. Holy crap, I can. Why? Why is that an option? Why can I infuse the new Greaves into my old Greaves? Like, I can bring my old Greaves up to 750 by infusing the new ones. What's stopping me from just putting on all my old stuff? Like, look at... I'm so
I guess
mad.
you can.
You can, though. I mean, the new Greaves do have that little opulence logo on them to show you what season they're from. So, the old Greaves do not have any logo on them
Right.
at all. They're just there. Some year one ass Greaves. Y'all need to be ashamed. Listen, can I be offended?
The old way is best.
You can be offended.
I feel slightly offended.
Anything you can donate?
Okay, so we've got iron booties.
I just
Alright,
don't
I got my
trust
iron gloves.
What
I'm Buddha.
I mean, all right. Listen, we're doing okay here, but Saladin is holding out on me.
Hey, Guardian. Who's gonna win the Crucible tonight? Any tips?
Is he?
Yeah, I have no helmet. I have no chest.
Titan, the Iron Banner
I
wants
have no
you.
chest either. I have my Iron Truage gloves. And I have Iron Truage vestments from the previous season. Jerk.
Saladin is really slacking on me on these armor pieces. Okay, he gave me gauntlets. I already have those. And boots. More gauntlets. He just gave me 2 pairs of Iron Banner gauntlets in a row. Can I get a helmet though? You know, I think the Iron Banner coins are mildly useless. Because I think they
Really? What makes you say that?
only pull I think they only pull items from the things you've already unlocked.
Zavala
Oh,
needs
then what's the point
I
of
guess
that?
if you want a different role.
Okay.
You
to give your
Brad,
life
listen,
so
when
that
you start
others
playing
may
this game like an
live, is to
RPG,
answer the highest
okay, and you
calling.
will,
The Iron
the
Lord's
rolls on your
answer
armor
with
will be very
mine.
important to you. Because you don't just equip things, you know, you want to
Alright.
equip them so that they provide a benefit to you, you know, it's more than just what they look like.
Yeah, no, but it's all about
Yeah, so,
how they bring up
well,
my
no.
levels.
It's not about how they bring up your level. I'm talking about the perks on them. The perks and what the perks do.
Oh.
See what I mean?
Time has come, Guardians. The Iron Banner has returned.
Do you look at your perks on your armor?
Not
God,
that often. Not that often, I have to admit.
You will. Oh, you will.
I think I will because they made it a thing.
It's always been a thing. It's always been a thing that you should have been looking at. Always. Always. They didn't just make it matter, they just expanded it and made it even more customizable. But it's always mattered. You're just a crab. You're a big
Not a crab.
I can see your shell from here. Shell.
You can see my
Crab
shell.
leg just poking out of the back of your armor. Yeah.
Another 12,000 packs of
Alright, you ready to get out of there?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if Saladin has anything for me. Okay. Iron Truage legs.
Hey, Guardian. Who's gonna win the Crucible tonight? Any tips?
Light is something you feed over time, that you grow. There is no
Alright,
control,
let us go.
no
You want to do some more Iron Banana?
I am down with bananas. You want to do another one, or do you want to do Yeah, I'm down for another one.
Okay.
Talk to me, Guardian.
It is Banana Week. We can hit another.
It is indeed Banana Week.
Part of our docket. What else haven't we addressed here? I feel like we're leaving a bit of news on the table. On the table.
We are. Well, you've heard about Telltale Games, right?
I did. That's a bit of that's a bit contentious, you know? Because on the one hand, you know, you want
A
to be
little
happy
bit.
because
Mhm.
the story of Telltale is one fraught with immeasurable success and insurpassable failure. You know, at the same time, they reach the highest of highs, and they somehow also hit the lowest of lows. And especially in in an industry that has companies like EA, and Konami. You know, the news of what happened to Telltale was still especially, you know, devastating.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah. I mean, just incredibly sad what happened to them. They were so. They became so iconic for what they did. No one could see how they were bleeding on the inside.
Well, I'll definitely be one to say that I noticed, even though I didn't particularly feel it myself, I noticed when a lot of people were starting to describe what they would call like telltale fatigue, where and you saw this, you witnessed this, as their games progressed and slowly were incorporating, you know, more and more franchises, the actual games themselves were not changing on a fundamental level. Just the story,
No,
the
they
characters,
weren't.
you know, but the games themselves weren't changing. And I thought it was, you know, mostly because, I mean, some part of me thought, well, they found a formula and it works really well. You know, and it's an adaptable formula that can work just on just about any template. What I didn't know is that was, you know, not due to a lack of creativity, but intentionally by design. And not intentionally by design because that's all they wanted to do, but because that's what they were forced to do by their upper management. Like, they didn't want to keep making the same game over and over. But management, you know, adopted the whole if it ain't broke, why fix it approach.
Yeah, that's really sad. I mean, it was so sad to see, the final season of The Walking Dead, how much they changed fundamentally in the game. And I was like, oh, well, this is kind of what they wanted to do all along. Why didn't they just do it? It's so much better.
Yeah.
Iron Banner.
Yeah.
Hello? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so, like, for
Let us see
example,
what
like,
today's
so many of
Guardians
these
are made
games
of.
had the same exact mechanics, down to the, oh, they're gonna remember that. It's like, really? Will they,
Opponent
though?
claimed Zone A.
That was definitely a
Are
cliche.
they, though?
You captured Zone C.
Will they be
The
remembering
lead
this?
is yours.
That doesn't even mean anything.
I'm not
It's a
so
fringe
sure.
argument.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they're gonna remember that, and what is that
And,
remembering
yeah,
it be?
exactly.
Like, is this gonna come back? Yeah.
Are they
gonna
gonna do
bite me in the
anything
ass
about it?
later? Which is what you kind of thought it meant.
Yeah.
So, like, oh, are they just gonna remember that?
Yeah, I thought
Okay,
that
remember
meant.
it all you want.
Zone B captured. Zone
Yes,
advantage is yours.
exactly. Like, that's what I used to think it meant.
Like, oh no, this decision is gonna mean something down the line. And while often it did, it just didn't mean so in the personal way you would have assumed it would.
Yeah.
Tell them to stop. Everybody's getting arrows. Everybody's
Yeah.
getting arrows. Cut it out. It's time to stop.
It's time to put a stop to this. Oh, this guy's sitting here, very ready to snipe.
Is he sitting there patiently?
Okay.
Is he breathing
He
shallow
is.
breath?
He's waiting for somebody to turn in that corner. Yeah, and he's like crouched. Ah. Somebody on our team just
Zone
sitting
C
there
lost.
waiting,
What happens when you crouch out?
waiting to snipe.
You captured
Prioritize
Zone
getting
A.
your camp
Zone
on.
advantage is
Over
yours.
the fact that people are flying over you with space
Mhm.
magic.
Vicious. Zone B lost.
Okay, he just called me vicious. I'm gonna take that as a compliment because we are in the middle of the wolf fight.
Yes.
Together, nothing can
Everybody's
stop
catching
you.
Arrows. I feel like Hawkeye today.
Zone C captured. 2 zones are
Somebody
yours.
call Jeremy Renner. They've just been violated.
Zone
Behind us.
C lost.
Why are we calling the Jeremy Renner? Because they
Zone
got
B
violated
captured.
by
Zone
arrows?
advantage
See,
is
you got the
yours.
joke and I didn't have to explain it. See? Those are the best kinds of jokes. You know, the ones you don't have to explain.
You should try telling more of those.
I mean, I gotta make you work for your meal, okay?
Let the city
Gotta
look
work-
to
you
this
gotta- you gotta
iron
work for
banner
it just a little
and
bit.
see what is possible.
It's like that scene in The Last Jedi, Mr. Plinkett pulled apart. He was like, wait. She was like, she already
Zone B
said
lost. Zone C
that-
captured. You have the
that the
advantage.
distress that
Press
no one's
on.
answering the distress signal. And then somebody walks up behind her and is like, they're just ignoring us. And it's like, yep.
Zone C lost.
That's what she's, yeah. That's what that implies. Yep. There's, that may be one of the reasons.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
There's somebody hiding behind that box. There we
That's
go.
super
Arrows to the
smart.
face.
Yeah.
And arrows to the face.
That's 2.
Oh no, watch out,
Zone
watch out
A
for blades.
Oh, jeez.
Arrows.
You strike
More
as
arrows
one.
for that man.
Wow.
Nope, more arrows for that man. Oh no, mid super arrows. Oh, almost.
Oh, that's gotta be infuriating.
He almost did Fist of Havoc on you, and caught an arrow to the bleep.
Caught an arrow to the bleep.
Oh my gosh, why?
Zone C captured.
Revenge.
Zone advantage is yours.
Revenge on that man.
Ah.
A pox.
Zone
Okay, a
B
plague on
lost.
both his houses. Both of them.
5
take Zone B
minutes
back?
remain.
I'm heading towards A.
Alright, I'm taking B then.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Ah!
Don't do it.
Lightning grenade. Alright.
I told him not to do it. He didn't. He couldn't help it. I don't know. I hear fists. I hear
Zone
Fist
C
of Havoc.
lost.
Fist of Havoc. Yep.
Okay, he got killed by arrow poison. Next!
Like a line of thralls.
Oh my gosh.
That was annoying.
I got killed by a Hadouken. Did it take my
no.
super? No, it didn't. Yay. Underneath us in the flank.
What the fuck?
Oh, that was clutch.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
We are putting in work over here. How's your side of the map looking? We are putting in the work.
Little
Show them what
bananas.
you
I
can do.
really tried to take B back. With...
This Caddy Bongo dude just can't catch a break.
Hey, where
Whenever he
you
runs
at?
into me, he just dies. He just can't catch a break ever.
Three minutes left.
Whoa!
A bigger lead. But now your enemy is
No, he got you?
complacency.
Oh.
No, somebody else got me.
I mean, that's
two.
what you get for trying to use the Telesto at long range, you mook. Who told you to do that? Who told you that would work?
Zone C captured. You are in control. Show them what that means.
But I'm in control like the game type? Like, yeah, I'm playing control. Sure. Oh. I got greedy. I got a little bit greedy. Yeah, I saw 3 of them there, and I was just like, I can do this.
The flames
I
have
have
gone
arrows.
cold.
No. As it turns out, I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone A captured. Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on. You cut their momentum.
Get 'em.
Keep pushing.
Ah! Freaking Yoton. Cannot deal with Yoton.
It's a Mega Man gun. I mean, it can't be helped. Whenever it does something silly, I have to remind myself it's a literal
A
Mega Man
clean
gun.
victory.
You charge it up and it shoots giant fireballs. Like, what are you gonna do? Somebody's just running around going. Okay, fine, whatever. Dicks. You know that means no in German, right?
What, 9?
Alright. That's what the Germans think of that.
You got 9?
So yeah, I mean,
Alright.
while I'm happy that Telltale Games in some capacity has been given a second lease on life, I'm also slightly dismayed because it in several ways it represents the machine that is the game industry, and how even without the names and talent that made them possible,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes franchises can just go on. And in this case, the
Yeah.
resurrection of Telltale's brand doesn't necessarily mean a resurrection for Telltale the developer. And while their licenses and their properties may be back and certainly up for sale, you know, the people behind all these wonderful titles have not exactly been given a new lease on life. Yeah,
Their
you know,
jobs
their
back.
careers back.
Yeah.
It makes you question just how valuable the return, quote unquote, of Telltale really is.
I mean, yeah. I think it's important to remember that they did get some of the same people back, but apparently it's like freelancers and independent contractors. So, I mean, that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, so I mean, just to like put it in perspective, um, so just to like put it in perspective, I think Jason Schreier showed an enormous amount of balls when he wrote the headline for his article, because a lot of articles, you know, like I said to you, a lot of articles were just like, oh my god, Telltale's back, and Telltale's brand is being revitalized by these investors, and you know, they were all very optimistic, hopeful, kind of weird, and in reality, you know, it's just that these two dudes just kind of bought, you know, just kind of just bought the brand. And, you know, like Jamie something and I think Brian Waddle are the ones who bought it. But again, I say Jason Schreier showed an enormous amount of balls, because the title of his article on the matter was "Two People Who Didn't Work at Telltale Games Say They're Bringing Back Telltale Games." And I was like, that. I was like, yeah.
Damn.
That was my reaction. Verbatim. Like, first was damn, and two was oh okay. He had it flat out there, you know, and it's true. These two guys, however good their intentions, you know, had nothing to do with Telltale whatsoever. You know, they just had the money to purchase a seemingly lucrative license.
Well, yeah, but it seems like they're doing more than just purchasing a license. It seems that they actually want to rebuild the company and run it. Yeah. So I guess time will tell what they're actually going to do, because it seems that they don't have the licenses to every single game that they were working on. Like the rights for The Walking Dead, for example, reverted back to AMC. Once Telltale went out of business officially, that's it. The rights reverted back to AMC. And apparently they were supposed to.
I was always under the impression that the Walking Dead games were more based on the comics than they were on the AMC TV show. I thought they licensed all the Walking Dead materials from Skybound.
Oh, I think you're right. I think it's Skybound. But the point is, they don't have that license anymore. And they also were supposed to be working on a Stranger Things game.
Oh, I think that got the kibosh while they were going under.
Yeah, that license just reverted back to Netflix. I think what they have left is they have Batman, they have The Wolf Among Us, and one more thing I can't think of right now. You know, so they're either going to, you know, do what they can with those licenses, or they're gonna do more original stuff.
I mean, they're gonna have to. And you know, to be honest, again, it's very important to note that a 3-tiered logo, you know, did not make all of these wonderful games. You know, again, the developers are the ones who made it. So, you know, just because you're wearing the skin of Telltale, you know, kind of like the Walking Dead's characters like to shamble among the hordes undetected. You know, you may be wearing Telltale's skin. That doesn't exactly make you Telltale Games.
Not exactly. But are they hiring some of the people that were
I
part
mean,
of
I guess
Telltale Games?
those in Telltale Games who
Or-
haven't already found employment elsewhere or are still, you know, scattered to the wind. Because remember, Telltale blew up
Yeah.
several months ago. And that's a long time to go without
Yeah.
any kind of employment or to hope that your old employer has, you know, spots open. Pretty sure that they've been able to, where they can, you know, find themselves in positions at other, at other publishers and developers. Because if you remember when Telltale went under, you know, a couple of people very helpfully said, hey, we have positions open here. You know, we're accepting new positions. You know, we're currently looking for people. Like, a lot of people in the industry reached out to the estranged Telltale developers
Iron
who
Banner.
overnight found themselves without employment.
That's crazy.
The
I thought they're
Iron
just telling
Banner
everyone
held
in the
high.
building to
Stay focused.
get their stuff. Yeah, and
To
vacate the
vacate.
premises within a
Yeah.
half hour. Like, what? Wait,
That's
all
insane.
of us at the same time? How did this happen?
Opponent claimed Zone C. You
yep.
captured Zone A.
Can you imagine? Company-wide, just, hey, security will be here in a minute to help you escort you out. Like, what?
Opponent claimed Zone
So,
B. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
Gonna negotiate our severance pack. Severance. He said severance. Look at him.
Zone A lost. The lead is yours.
You can negotiate your
You
unemployment.
can sever your physical body
You've
from
lost
that
the lead.
chair.
Zone B captured.
That's
Zone
company property.
advantage is yours.
Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty savage.
So, I mean, it was...
And
You captured Zone A.
pretty
Hear the howls and
irresponsible,
no
you know,
fear. You're pulling
Irresponsible.
ahead.
of this management.
The
Yeah.
most consistent phrases used to describe the debacle that upper management placed upon its employees. Yeah, absolutely.
Because they had to know they were in trouble. They had to know.
1,000%.
Another hunt will come soon.
I mean,
Machine gun in your zone.
yeah.
Too. Get him! That's the one that killed me.
Opponent claimed Zone
Sorry,
A.
I watched that happen. Thank you. Thank you for avenging me.
Sure.
You captured Zone C. Zone B captured.
Oh my gosh!
2
Kill that
zones.
person.
God damn it.
How's that person still alive? They're bringing pulse rifles. They're bringing grenades. Okay, so that's all 3 of them, right? Good, that was all 3 of them. Oh no, wait, there's a 4th one. Excuse you. Get off my map. Get your rock off my map. Right. Alright, that's 4 of them.
Now your lead is even greater, but it's not
Oh,
over.
Guardian's dead! Ah, ah, ah. Oh my goodness. Hey guys.
Is that you?
You're
With all the
the
arrows.
Zabala talks about. That's 2.
Man, they're really,
That's just the whole team getting obliterated.
really all about.
Obliterated. Obliterated. Oh my goodness. And
Zone
oh,
B
it was a
lost.
shield around
Zone
the
A
corner.
captured.
That's it.
Zone advantage
Shoulder
is
dance time.
yours.
It had to happen.
Shoulder dance.
Zone C lost.
The shoulders had to be unleashed. I'm sorry. Whoops. Okay. Whoa!
Are we taking B? What's going on,
Stop
B?
that.
They
I was
were
taking
thinking
B
of
and then
you
someone was
when they
hiding in the
named
corner,
us Titans.
but he had really bad aim. And
You
no
captured Zone B.
tactical acumen.
Oh,
Zone
okay.
advantage is yours.
Ouch. Hi. That worked.
Hello.
So I killed him with arrows.
I fell
Oh,
that.
Johnny, it was terrible. There were butt cheeks and arrows everywhere. Oh god, I'm blinded.
Oh.
Is that yours?
Oh, that was a Nova Bomb. No, that was somebody else.
Arc things these days. That's right. That wasn't me.
Zone
Someone
A
Yeah.
threw
lost.
like a Hail Mary out there.
Yeah.
Somebody shooting bullets? Okay. I brought the arrows. Good lord. Yeah.
All of you together, like Iron
Just gonna let
Lords.
him
Yeah.
have that.
You captured Zone C.
Are we doing well? Because I
Zone
feel like we're
advantage
doing
is
well.
yours.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Zone B lost.
Don't do it. Woo! Did we get him? Hammers!
5 minutes remain.
No, he's
You
alive.
captured Zone A. Zone C lost. Zone
Hammers.
advantage is yours.
What is he doing? Why is he playing chicken when he's got hammers? Totally weird.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was playing chicken. He was like, oh, let me hide behind this thing. Like, you got hammers.
Wow, his two friends just...
Good
I
thing
just
for us,
arrowed
we-
this guy, and his two teammates just ran off without him. They were so focused on Zone B, they just left his corpse. Stop that.
You captured Zone
Oh,
C.
shit.
2 zones are yours.
Burning mall? I hear a burning mall. I hear a burning mall.
Someone's got, like... I don't know what they've got. I'm not familiar with that sound, to be
That's
totally
the,
honest with
well,
you.
that
Zone A
that's,
lost.
that's the burning wall.
Okay.
shithead. I'm sorry, you
Zone B
deserve that.
captured.
This
Zone
ass.
advantage is yours.
What are you? How did that look from your end? Just seeing me like
I don't
pop
know
up
what that
and
was all about.
just dunk on this poor guy.
Zone C lost.
Like he sat up there.
Pretty
He
funny.
waited for me. I'm like, really? Okay. I will come up there and give you a punch right to your sweetmeats. Don't poke your head out. I told him.
Vicious. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage
going
is
for
yours.
we're doing the Zone C
Zone B
boogaloo?
lost.
Yep.
Somebody's around the corner, so be careful. I can see him on the radar. Yep, there he is. Yep.
Yeah, right
And
there.
You strike as one.
And,
There's one in there.
and there's one behind us.
You captured Zone C. Zone
Oh my
advantage
goodness.
is yours.
Oh my god!
Zone A lost.
Oh, that's you! Oh my god. I was trying to, I
Yeah.
didn't know that was you. I
You were
was
trying
actually.
to kill me? You
It
were
was
trying
not
to-
immediately obvious that the
How dare
giant
you.
lightning Sith guardian was you. No. All I saw was lightning everywhere. I didn't know how to react to that.
Zone C lost. Now you are the hunted.
Oh, really?
Could have sworn we were in the process
Okay.
of capturing that zone, but okay.
Me too, but
Well,
alright.
let's upset their dreams. So I've got guardians on my radar, but
The
I
enemy
can't.
is
Oh,
What?
Remind them of your strength.
Fist of Havoc.
The hunt has ended. They're now in the lead.
Stop
Take
that.
it back.
Uh,
That shut them down.
Nope.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
How does he still have his super? See, that's what I'm talking about. Just got killed twice by Fist
Oh,
of
that's
Havoc.
that bullshit. Sorry, Blueface.
The lead is yours. You captured Zone A.
Oh, it's the first time I have heavy. Let's go.
Leave no
Let's
one
go,
standing.
Nice.
Heavy. No! You what? No! Fuck, that's awesome.
opponent claimed zone C.
That's awesome.
1
Awesome.
minute remains.
Oh shit,
Your
we're down.
opponent pulled ahead.
Fantastic.
Gotta bring this back, Cheeks.
Zone
You know
B
what I
captured.
love?
You have the advantage. Press on.
You know what I love more than anything in this world? When during a heavy assault that should get me
What?
3 extra
30
kills
seconds.
gets cut short because my controller died.
What?
Zone B lost.
That was a triple kill in the making, and my controller died right in the middle of it. And all 3 of them just turned around and killed me. Alright.
10 seconds.
I got 3 kills as soon as I came back, though.
They
Wow.
got the better of you.
Oh, that was, I was cheated.
What?
Yeah.
Real?
We were cheated out of that. Cheated.
Lies.
Cheated. You were
I was
out of
cheated. My
that.
controller died.
BS.
I'm still mad about it. My controller died, and then I came back and killed 3 people. What? We were
Yeah.
robbed. Robbed. It's alright, it's alright.
Alright,
We did the thing.
we did do the thing.
I'm gonna call it a close. Tonight's wonderful episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, you got some,
Yeah.
got some random thoughts for me?
Random thoughts. You know, I'm pretty excited for the PvP changes. I can't wait. As just exemplified in this game, there are some supers that need to be nerfed a little bit.
Oh, why nerfed? Why not just lower the? Why not just lower the super time that some of these supers,
Mm-hmm.
like specifically,
Yeah.
like when you say like nerf.
I don't know. I just feel like
Not all nerfs.
if I have my super and you have a super and we're the same level, how come your super is beating out mine? How's that happening?
Well, because super duration has nothing to do with levels.
I don't mean in terms of duration. I mean, I don't know. I was referring to, you know, Fist of Havoc or yeah, Fist of Havoc. There are times when I'm a Stormcaller and I'm pretty sure that I pop my super around the same time as the Titan. Somehow the Titan wins. Wow,
Well,
why?
Fists of Havoc. Well, I was trying to say something about this earlier, but like Fists of Havoc is a super that buffs your resilience in addition to really increasing your melee damage to an OSK. And Storm Trance doesn't really do anything for your defense, which is why, like, if I see a Storm Caller from really far away or from a good distance away, I know I can probably bow him in the face. Because while you do get a buff to your offense and your range because of that crazy super, it does nothing for your resilience. Like, it doesn't really do anything to buff your ability to take a hit. Whereas, like, Fist of Havoc, you have to get in someone's face to use that. So that's a super that actually increases your defense a little bit. Like, on the other side of the equation, you know, when, say, if you were to use Chaos Reach on an oncoming Titan, you probably obliterate them before they could get close enough to hit you with anything. Because that's just like a fireball thrown down a tunnel, you know. So it's weird. It's weird that way, you know. And I experienced this just the other day and had no idea this was a thing that could happen. I had I was using perfect example. I was using my hunter with the little, you know, the electric bow staff. I was using my bow staff. I was getting my bow on. Okay?
Getting your bow on.
While I was doing my bow freak out, a Titan popped his super as a sentinel, and we had a fight, okay? And for like 2 brief seconds, my staff bounced off of his shield, and our weapons actually clashed, and we both staggered for a second. And I said, what? I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Weapons just collided. Like I'm playing Dark Souls. It's like, wait a minute. Okay. So there's a weird way that a lot of the supers interact, though, you know, to your point, there are some very critical nerfs, I think, that need to be made to duration. Not so much damage, but duration, because there's no reason in the world why, like you said, you should be killed by Fists of Havoc, come back to life, and that person is still running around elbowing people. Or like spectral blades, where like somebody will kill you with that, run around the map like a lunatic, and somehow still have enough to probably kill you again. And that's like without an exotic, you know, pushing it along. Like when you have the crown on, it's pretty much a given that your arc super is probably going to be really long if you manage to kill enough guardians. Or if I'm using the Doomfang Pauldron, you know, if I get some shield kills, if I like throw my shield and get some kills with it, my super is gonna go on for a good while longer. Like, but that's because of exotics. You know, that's because of something I have on. That's just not the way it is. You know, like super assisted craziness, I can understand. I mean, exotic assisted craziness, I can totally, you know, justify. But not when it's just like that. That's when you get people, you know, reeing.
Yeah. I mean, jeez.
I guess we'll see what that means.
Freaking bananas.
This game is always evolving.
Yeah, it's coming very soon. So we shall see.
Oh, we really chewed on these iron banner bombs today. I'm like 2/3 up on just about all of them.
Yeah, and I just realized, like, my Crucible Valor is going up really fast. Does it go fast? Does it go back up faster after you reset your thingamabob?
Well, the lower levels do require less XP than the higher levels, so it does stand to reason that you probably blow through. And I don't know if we're getting like double Valor or something this weekend, but you're right. Like I feel like there's a lot. There's a lot going on with the Valor.
Yeah. Well, I'm not complaining.
Right. I just wish I had been playing Gambit like a monster when there was triple, you know, Infamy week. Like the week the season of the Drifter ended. Yeah, the week the season of the Drifter ended, they had like a triple times Infamy.
Wow.
So they do that sometimes.
I wish that too. I gotta do some more Gambit. I've never reset my Infamy rank.
Yeah, you get a really cool weapon. The first time you do it, you get a masterworked version of the Trust. Like a fully masterworked version of the Trust.
Really?
Yeah, the second time you do it, you get like a special masterworked version of Bad Omens. So, you know, there's benefits. And also, yeah, that's what I was going to say too. Also, I've noticed that Gambit Prime aside from being more rewarding on a Valor level, is also more rewarding. Like, you also get these special Gambit weapons that drop pretty frequently from playing Gambit Prime. And they're cool looking weapons. They have
Nice,
like dark
okay.
energy flowing through them and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They're really nice.
Okay. Well, I think Gambit is the next thing then. To reset.
Alright.
To reset.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so next week, are we gonna be doing Destiny again next week? Or do you wanna go into Borderlands?
You know, Destiny is always changing, always evolving. Monday is the last night of Iron Banana. What do you think? Do you wanna,
okay, so let's do that.
head back into Pandora on Monday? Or do you think you wanna, you know, get down on that last night of bannering? You know, maybe we can work in a little bit of...
I think we should. I think we should get down on maybe some more bannering. Maybe we can get into. I think you were going to say this. Maybe we can get down a little bit of Gambit or
Yeah, I was
Menagerie.
thinking we could probably lead in with some Gambit if you want, you know, show you around some Gambit Prime, maybe. Maybe do some Reckoning and get you some pieces. But yeah, I say we can have like an even split between Gambit shenanigans and show Lord Saladin what for. And then on...
Always happy to see Lord
Right.
Saladin.
and his salt and pepper, his Danny Glover hair. He got the salt and pepper cut. Brought on by centuries of stress.
But Siva.
Ugh. That's one thing I hope does not come back, because I think we have enough problems. But that was fan-rabulous. I think we had fun there. That was
Yeah, that was
definitely
cool. I enjoyed that.
Iron bannering for the ages.
Hmm. It was rather fun.
Yeah, so we can definitely we can conclude tonight on that note. Hope you enjoyed the topics we
Let's-
had on deck. Next week we'll go. We'll
I
go for
hope
the
so,
first
too.
non-addressed one, which was some movies. You know, we did have some trailers to address, but I think we'll do that at the head of next episode because I feel like I have a lot
we
to
should.
say about the rise of nostalgia trailer and you know, Joaquin Phoenix just possibly going for that Heath Ledger crown with this madcap portrayal.
Yeah, I think
Oh
of
yeah.
the Joker. Yeah, I think
I feel like
he's
he wants
going
them
for it.
noms.
But yeah, we can definitely. Yeah. We can definitely talk about those next time. If you're not already following us, peeps should locate us on the Instagrams and on the Facebook and on the
You usually do it
YouTube
for the gram.
and on the Twitters.
Mhm.
And check out the ever evolving InfernoPenguins.com. We are under construction right now, FYI. So, pardon our dust.
I mean, I feel like she said everything.
Did I?
I think you did. What do you think? Is that all that is fit to print?
I think so.
Well, heard her. All of the things, all of the updates, all of those sites. You can see them on the screen. Thank you for watching. That concludes tonight's expert playlist. The iron potassium experiment is complete. See you on Monday on the regular Bat Time and channel.
Have a great weekend.
Yes, have a great weekend. Don't go to see bad movies.
This is not the weekend for that. Be getting their last bit of beach
Yeah, right.
and
Getting all the grilling out of their system before Labor Day hits. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Get your grill on.
yeah.
We'll catch you on the tail end of Labor Day. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.